Well, it's a little bit different for us because normally this is my fourth year here, and I think the most points we'd ever returned on a team was about 25.
Yeah.
And with this group we have now, we're returning 70, 75 points a game. An All-American, first All-American we've had here, John Williams Jr. since 1989, I think. And then in my opinion, we have the best point guard in the league, and some coaches will agree, some won't, but I really don't care. That's my opinion, and he's a special player.
Heck of a player, Nicky.
And then we have multiple kids around them that fill in and play off those two guys. Those are the two guys that really start with, and then we have a bunch of guys, core guys that, play to their role. And like you said, that West Liberty game was tough, and January 8th we'll be ready to run that one back for sure. Well, we have Omar Thielman, who started his career at Arizona, 6'8", good skilled kid. He's playing pretty well right now. He's playing better lately as opposed to the beginning of the year. Matthew Allman transferred to us from Palm Beach State, but he's had some COVID issues and stuff, so we haven't had him lately. So his is sort of we'll see, I guess. Yeah. And then we signed a good freshman out of Raceland, Kentucky, Kirk Pence, who's shown signs. He's a freshman. He has good days and has bad days, but once he starts getting a little more consistent, he'll be a pretty good player for us. Well, within the conference, we have 2 or 3 nationally ranked teams every year, so that schedule's hard enough the way it is.
Oh,
but
no
then,
doubt.
Then we took that next step, and we're playing Cal PA, who I think before their COVID year, I think they won 20 games, 21 games, something like that, and that's actually our second game of the year. And in our opener, we're playing St. Augustine's, who 2 years ago beat us down there, so we'll play them twice, and then we'll play Salem International, who just got Coach Brett Rector from down at the University of Charleston.
Good pickup.
He'll do a very good job there. So that's that's pretty solid mixed with their conference schedule. It's going to be a tough year, but it always is. So half-court defense, and you look at it multiple ways. We were probably one of the worst half-court defensive teams in the entire country last year, and a lot of that being because we don't put that much time into it. And this year we sort of flipped, where we press and stuff. We don't spend that much time in the half court on defense. But this year, especially early on with practices and stuff, we've been putting way more of an emphasis on that. So hopefully we can find a way to generate enough stops on top of the fact that we score to be able to win some games. Very exciting. I mean, it has its ups and downs. With us this year, it's going to be a little different because we're going to have a lot of expectations. And how we adapt and handle those expectations will be, that'll dictate our success and stuff. You're always going to go through ups, you're going to go through downs, and the team that can handle adversity the most and don't turn on each other and continue to work toward the right goals will be the team that'll be successful. And with our league, each night you're going to be challenged. You don't have an off night, and we're one of the few leagues I'd imagine in the country that from 1 to 12 anybody can win and anybody can lose. So. You just really have to be ready to play and play hard each and every night. Well, it means a lot because it's our style. Our style is generated off energy and it's generated off playing hard, and it's a lot easier to do when you have fans cheering for you as opposed to trying to make kids press, make or miss for 40 minutes with not a fan in the seats. So we're excited to get the fans back and see some of these kids play because they're going to be fun to watch. I can assure you of that. It'll be a fun night each and every night.